I know you wanna love, but I just wanna fuck. And girl, you know the deal. You gotta keep it real.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mackenzie Drake. Nice to meet you. Nice to see ya. If you've never been here before, please hit that like button and subscribe down below. We make fashion content, beauty, lifestyle. And my hair's like dripping. I just got out the shower. I'm sorry. Today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I prepare to take my photos, how I take my photos, how I edit my photos, literally everything that goes into me posting on Instagram, I'm gonna show you guys. So I am so excited for this video. I've been trying to make this kind of a video forever. I just never got around to it just because there's so much to do to show every single part, because there's the outfit, the location, the poses, everything. I'm gonna try my best to hit every single one of those points, as well as give you tips if you're a little bit bigger like me. Literally every single picture I'm like, oh my god, I hate it because of my double chin. I'm gonna show y'all some makeup tips for taking pictures, location ideas, all of that, everything that goes into it. If y'all don't already, follow me on Instagram. I'll put it right here at Mackenzie Drake with 2 E's at the end. We're trying to hit 30K. I've been at 27,000 followers on Instagram for like months. So please y'all go follow me. I would really appreciate it. Before we get started, I'd like to give a huge shout out to our sponsor for today's video, Skillshare. Hey Skillshare, we see you. If you don't know what Skillshare is, it's an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills, develop exciting interests. This website is curated specifically for learning, and there's thousands of classes in almost every field, including illustration, design, photography. I'm pretty sure there's video editing courses. There's so many courses you can take on there. And because I'm doing this kind of like taking pictures kind of a video, I decided to take an iPhone photography course. If you're interested in getting even more experience with taking pictures, I really recommend this course. It's taught by Dale McManus. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's only an hour long with separated lessons for each specific part of the class. I really enjoy how easy the site is. And this course specifically, I really loved how he taught it. And just, I love how you can just skip to the parts you need and it'll like, oh, that's just my favorite part about it. Like, I never knew how much an iPhone is really capable of doing. We all have an iPhone and we all take pictures. We're like, whatever. But there's literally so much more that goes into taking a good picture on your iPhone. Like, literally the options are endless. If you're interested in taking the course and you're trying to get just, you know, better pictures with your phone, I really recommend it. I'm gonna have the link first in the description. Also took a self-care class. It's one of the most like popular classes right now, and it was with Jonathan from Queer Eye. Bro, it was everything. I love listening to him talk. Like, does he have a podcast? Because I need to listen to it. Really nice course. I also recommend that one as well. If you're interested in taking your learning to the next level, hit the link first thing in my description. The first 1,000 subscribers that clicks that link gets a full month for free with Skillshare. So y'all make sure to go click that link, go sign up for some classes. Let's just get started with the video. Personally, I could be so much better organized with my Instagram, with my YouTube, like just being an influencer in general. I'm not gonna stand up here and talk about how I go to a location. I always have my shit planned out and everything, because that's really not the case. And some freaking some influencers are freaking crazy organized, and I strive to be that kind of a girl because I'm getting there. It's just hard with school. Anyways, let me shut the fuck up. For me, not every post is the same. How I show y'all in this video is not going to be how it always is. My Instagram pictures, sometimes I take it right there and I post it right there. Sometimes I think out this whole look, like I'm going to show you in this video. I think out a whole look, I think out a location, and I go there, and it all just depends. If I have a sponsored post on Instagram, it's also more thought out like that. Like when I worked with Fashion Nova, I would more plan out locations and plan out outfits and everything like that. Some are thought out, some are on a whim, some I'm in full makeup, some I have no makeup on. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, to turn on my light to get some more lighting in because it's getting dark outside. Whatever. But I'm gonna show you guys whenever I have a look, okay? Whenever I want to do a full face of makeup, do my hair, do my outfit, go to a place, like that's what I'm gonna do today. Whenever I first have an idea in my head, it always comes from either Instagram, Pinterest, or just from my own head and just from what I want to do. You know what I mean? I'll save like posts on my Instagram of other girls and I'm like, oh my god, I need to make it look like that, or I need to have an outfit like that, or I want to get that top. Like, I think we all kind of do stuff like that already, or just like take screenshots. Even TikTok, I'll save TikToks where I'm like, I need to do that kind of a makeup look, or I need to do that kind of a, you know. Sorry if I'm elaborating too much. Normally happens a couple days before. Also, I like to plan or like schedule things. So like if I'm just getting ready to go out with my friends, or just go out to dinner, or just plan to take pictures anyways, and it's not as thought out, I'm just going somewhere and my friends are gonna be there, so I make them take pictures of me. Like, I normally don't think this much out, but I'm going to for this one. Like, if you're first starting to get into pictures, a good way to like get comfortable with the camera and get comfortable in yourself with posing is to go do it yourself. Like, some people aren't comfortable with like just getting all dolled up and like being at a restaurant and being like, friend, take my picture, and like they're all like, some people are awkward and some people can't do that, and most people aren't naturally like, oh my god, friend, do this, and like and having all the right poses prepared. So that's why I'm like, if you're getting into Instagram and you're just getting into everything, learning how to take pictures of yourself by yourself is a good thing to have. I've always just been naturally like good with taking pictures because my mom has been taking pictures of me since I was literally 2 years old. Always had a camera, and then I started YouTube, and like literally I could give two shits about how I look like in public, but that's not the same for everybody. And until you get to that point, it's totally okay just going to a secluded spot with good nice weather, good lighting, and that's kind of hard too, to find a good secluded spot. But I got you. I'm gonna tell you what's up. I got you. Today I went through my clothes and I chose some pieces that I haven't really worn yet, and some clothes that it's about to be fall, so I'm like, I need to get some of my last summer pieces worn. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna wear yet, but I have that ready and everything that I want to kind of just experiment with in the morning. I normally like going with somebody, waking up really early, doing my makeup, all of that. But you really don't need to bring anybody. I'm gonna get more into that when I talk about posing and everything, but you can literally take pictures on your own. You don't even need half the shit I'm talking about, and I didn't have it until like maybe like so far into doing all this stuff. So I'm saying you could use a tripod and all this, but like you don't really. When it comes to an outfit, make sure you're comfortable, because depending on what kind of look you're going for, you're gonna be doing poses, you're gonna be sitting down, or you're gonna be, you know, stretching, you're gonna be in front of someone like posing and they're taking pictures, and like you just have to make sure that you look good, and you know you look good, and you're just comfortable in yourself. Because I've had times when I've like really rushed myself getting ready, but I'm like, I know I need to take a picture, and the pictures just come out like shit because like I don't feel good about myself. Into my makeup, when it comes to makeup, I'll make everything more prominent. If I'm doing highlight, I'm gonna make sure it's brighter. If I'm doing lip gloss, I'm gonna make that shit hella glossy. I'm gonna make my eyes, if I'm doing eyeshadow, I'm gonna do it, you know, more opaque. I'm gonna make my eyebrows darker, because in pictures from far away, your makeup is almost literally not there. Like, you can't see shit unless you use a camera. And then when it comes to hair, it depends mainly on like the weather. If it's hella windy, I'm not having my hair down. I don't care. Doing my makeup, right when I do my hair, I'll check the weather. And I also recommend checking when your sunset is and when your sunrise is where you live. Unless, if you're taking pictures at sunrise, go you. But my sunset where I live is like 7:30. Either take pictures at the brightest moment of the day, or I'll take pictures right at sunset, just because everyone loves sunset pictures. Where I go to college, the sunset is gorgeous. Like, it's just golden hour. And we need to talk about accessorizing. So after you do your makeup, you got your hair done, you got your outfit on, and you pick out your shoes, we have to think about accessories. So if your outfit's more warm tone, I definitely say put on that gold jewelry. Cool toned outfit, more blacks and whites, put on some silver. That's just what I do. I really just base my jewelry on whether I'm tan and whether the outfit is like warm toned or not. Bring a purse. you wear sunglasses, wear a hat. Recommend is, if you are taking pictures of yourself, is to invest in a little tripod and a little phone mount. Okay, so I got my tripod from my mom. Like, it was like an old lighting tripod, but I'm gonna link like a cheap, really good one down below from Amazon. And then this phone mount right here is from Amazon. It just says it's the Bauer brand, but you just twist it on top of the tripod. You can loosen and make this vertical so that you get a horizontal kind of thing, or you do it vertical and have it like this, and you can take pictures. So this is also nice if you're trying to start a YouTube channel. You can just loosen it, and then you have a little tripod for your phone for videos. So I'm pretty sure this was cheap. I will put the link down below. And then another thing I would recommend if you're just like really getting into taking pictures, a Bluetooth shutter remote. So this one's from Amazon. Clearly, where the hell's when I get it? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty shitty at using it just because most of the time someone's taking my picture. Like, super easy, super cheap, small. You can hide it when you're taking pictures, just on your hip, literally anywhere. Next to your phone with Bluetooth. Super easy. If you don't want to buy this, there's also an app you can use that will literally take a bunch of pictures, up to 100 pictures, just with one like snap. It's called Lens Buddy. Then you can choose how many photos you can take. So like, you can take 3 photos or 60 photos, and it'll tell you it'll be 2 minutes. So literally you can just hit the 60, hit the button, and just pose away. It'll focus for you and all that. So if you don't want to get a shutter remote, definitely get Lens Buddy. There's some good location ideas if you literally are just like, have no idea. Parking garage is a really good one because sunset to just like go on the roof, and it's just hella nice. I've taken, I think, 3 or 4 like sets of pictures at a parking garage. I think 3. I don't know, I just really like it. You can even take night parking garage pictures, which is really good, because sometimes I'd be getting ready and it's already fucking dark, and I'm like, well, how am I supposed to take pictures? How? So parking garage is a good idea. Going downtown, doesn't even matter where you are, like literally just being on the side of the street, like with all of the buildings, going, you know, to nearby restaurants downtown that have really cute like lights, and just, if you, obviously it's different for every single city, but most of the time there's like a cute little downtown that you can go to. Cars, a lot of people don't talk about that. Taking pictures inside the car, you know, outside the car with the door open, that's always a good idea. Gas station, like I said, restaurants. Definitely use your surroundings to your advantage to be comfortable and look comfortable. Doing a pose that you're comfortable in, use the wall next to you. Now I'm going to talk about posing. Like this is hella important. I don't have to think about my poses anymore. I can really just do it and it'll be good. Even though I am like good at it, I'll still like look up new poses and like think of one good pose and like incorporate that into what I already do, just to like change up the feed, change up what it already looks like, because I get to doing a lot of the same shit. Like, I love the fucking just hand on the hip, or like doing this. Like, I'm always doing that same pose. You'll get what I mean. If you follow me on Instagram, I think you know what pose I'm talking about. But especially if you're a bigger girl, or even a bigger guy, like, you know what angles look like shit, and you know angles look good. I mean, I think that goes for everybody, like no matter what size you are, but like when you're bigger, you need to know, like, bitch, you cannot take that picture on the damn ground. You gotta get a higher angle, like all shit's like that. And the only person that knows what's best for you is you. So what I recommend, and I did it a lot whenever I was like first starting Instagram and like figuring out like what I like to take and like what kind of poses I like to do. Trial and error too. Like, if you take a picture and you're like, oh my god, I look weird, and then you fix it and you're like, oh my god, yes, that's what I need to do. It's all just with experimenting. So I recommend going into the mirror and just looking at yourself and trying smiling, trying a straight face, try like things with, you know, making your mouth cute, like try tongue, like try poses, try all of that so you can figure out what you like the best. Totally, I really recommend doing that, because in the mirror you can get your full what you look like. It definitely feels weird to be standing in a mirror and like trying hands on hips and trying a hand over your head and trying all those kinds of things. But once you feel it, like if someone's like, put your hand over your head and you're like this, you're like, but like in your head it feels good, but when I look in the mirror I'm like, bitch, you look crazy. So then if you're looking in the mirror, you're gonna fix yourself, and then whenever you're taking pictures, you're gonna realize, oh, it feels better whenever I'm touching the back of my head. And another big thing with posing is don't be afraid to touch yourself, okay? Now let me elaborate. A lot of people, they will take pictures and they'll just be like, or just be like hand on the hip, you know what I mean? Or just feel really uncomfortable. Like you got to be in the mirror and test out, like just touching your shoulders or touching your stomach, touching your you know, everything. Definitely use your hair. If your hair is down, use that to your advantage. Touch your hair. If you have sunglasses on, touch your sunglasses, take them off, walk with the sunglasses, walk with your purse. Use everything around you to make and enhance the picture. What makes a good picture is not only the outfit, not only how you look, not only the location, but how comfortable you look, how effortless it looks. Like if you're putting action into the picture, like if you're walking and you have your purse flowing and you have your hair in the wind and you have your sunglasses on and you're just walking. I hope that makes sense. Like that'll make so much more of an effect and make the picture look so much better than you just standing there with your purse like, and with your hand on your hip, like just like being so ready. Like I think a big thing with Instagram right now is all about being candid and being very like, oh, and being like very look away, very much. Don't be afraid to test like where you're looking. Don't just look at the camera. No, we're not doing that. Look at the floor. Cover your head with your hat. Like look that way. Look up. Look down. Like you don't know what looks good until you do it, okay? It took me so long to realize, stand in front of that flower wall, in front of that gate, at that coffee shop, wherever. If your friend's snapping the photo, the moment they put it up, just do random shit. Like at the pictures and I'm like literally only have one good one because I'm just sitting there like not knowing what to do. Like bitch, you know what to do. We all know what to do. I feel like in our minds we're just too embarrassed and we're like, people are gonna look at me weird. Like no, like nobody cares. So I just finished the pictures. I need to do this more because like what the fuck. I think the phone being on the tripod just makes the pictures so much clearer because they focus better. Go get a tripod and use Lens Buddy because the pictures came out so freaking bomb. Go follow me on Instagram because I know I'm gonna be posting up tonight. Now we're gonna get into editing. It's not always the same. I don't edit the shit out of all my pictures. Some of them I don't even edit. It literally all just depends on the vibe of the picture, the aesthetic of everything. Like if I'm wearing a dress and I'm in a really nice spot, like I'm gonna make sure everything's clean. I'm gonna make sure everything's just up to par. The main things I go for in editing is the brightness, the contrast, details to make it look like a nicer quality. I'll go through with saturation. I don't use too many. The apps I use to edit is Facetune, Visco, and PixArt. Visco and PixArt are very not as common. I'll usually just go straight into Facetune too. I don't know if I pay for it. I don't know if it's free. I actually did do like a whole like editing portion and I showed y'all like how I edited like every step and I screen recorded on my phone, but it didn't, the screen record didn't save. So I'm just not gonna risk that again. So I'm just going to show you like the basics of what I do. Hopefully the screen recording saves. I'm just not going to do as long as we're screen recording. Pictures I'm going to edit right now are not the ones that are from the location today. It's just older pictures that I haven't really gone through yet. So here's just a little selfie I took in the car. I'm going to show you guys what I do for my face mainly. When I do outfit pictures, it's really more just editing the lighting, the saturation, smoothing my face. I won't really do much else. But if I'm taking a selfie, I definitely will edit my face more. So my face actually looks kind of good in this picture, I'm not gonna lie. But in Facetune 2, I'll go to retouch and I'll do smooth first. I'll just smooth literally my whole face. And As you can see, I might post this picture. I like to smooth my lips too, my chest, literally everything, just so I look smooth as shit. And then I'll take whiten and I'll zoom in on my eyes and do the little white part, and I'll also do like the little glare in my eye. It's really all just about enhancing what's already there. Like, I don't edit, I don't add shit in. Like, I'll sometimes put it on my inner corner just to really make my inner corner pop. And then I'll do it right on the glare of my lip gloss. I'm always wearing lip gloss most of the time. So I'll do it like a little tap right where my lip gloss shines. And then I'll go to details. Detail, like, little tool, it only does details like right over what you click. It doesn't like do the whole picture. So I'll just go on the background and make that detailed. If I have nails, I do it on my nails, and I'll do it on my jewelry. I'll do it on my lashes sometimes, just to make that pop, and I'll do it on my eyes. And on my tattoo, sometimes I do it on my tattoos. And then with vibrance, sometimes I cover the whole thing in vibrance, and then I'll just dim it down. Damn, I might post this picture right now. This picture is cute. And then you can just lower the brightness, lower the vibrance, make it higher. I really fuck with that. And then I just check mark it, and literally I don't do anything else. I'll just go to the end where it says edit, and then I'll make the brightness, I like to go lower, but I never go higher, just to make it more like, make it more dramatic. And then I'll go to color, add some more color. Sharpen is where you make it like hella high quality. I won't add it too much or it'll just look crazy. And then grain is a really cool feature, like to make your freaking pictures look like album covers, or like I like doing it for outfit pictures. It looks really cool. I really don't do a lot of fancy stuff or like filters, just because I just don't like how that looks. Crop, okay, so I normally crop at the end, and it all depends. Most of the time I like to crop it with a fixed ratio of square, just because like that's how it looks like on your feed. If you do it like longer, it'll crop out weird parts. So if my photo can be a square, I will. Sometimes I can't make it a square because of what the photo is of, and like the cropping and everything. You know what I mean? I hope you understand what I'm talking about. But I'll do a square. For this one, I don't know if I like the square. Like kind of a square. Like that. I don't know. Sometimes I will flip it. Now that looks crazy on this picture, so I'm not gonna do that. Or rotate it. I like to rotate them sometimes. I feel like my neck looks off in this. Here on this face, on Facetune is really cool. You can hit the defocus and you can blur out your background if that's what you want, and just really have the focus on you, and it looks like portrait, but it's a selfie. And I think that makes your quality look so much nicer. I'm not gonna do it really on this one, but you get what I mean. So that's my picture. Now when it comes to VSCO and PixArt, you can do like motion blur, and I do that sometimes when the picture like calls for it, and if I'm feeling creative. Like, it all depends on what the picture is. It just depends. PixArt's a really nice app if you need to do thumbnails. Like if you're starting YouTube and you don't have a computer, you can edit thumbnails on here, I'm pretty sure. Here's just a picture I just posted. Here are the effects. I'll just they just have some cool effects. Here's the motion. You can do distance. It has a lot of fun like preset filters, so if that's what you're into, you can do that. I bought VSCO for the slow motion video because I really fuck with that. If you have TikTok, you know exactly what I mean. Go into edit, and they have a lot of cool filters that are already there. And sometimes I fuck with them. Like sometimes, mainly for outfit pictures, I might choose a filter. It just really is all how I'm feeling. If I want the picture up right now, like everything like that. That's everything. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I spent a lot of time like thinking it up and writing everything out and all that. So if you want to show some appreciation, y'all take a little Instagram video on your, do a little Instagram story, tag me, I'll follow you back, okay, of you watching my video. You heard. If you get anything out of this video, it's to just take your time, make space for yourself. Hope I gave y'all some good tips and some tricks for getting good Instagram pictures. That's gonna be it for today's video. Like I said, go follow me on Instagram so you can see everything in action. I can give you some inspiration. I try to put what clothes I'm wearing. I'm not good at it though. And I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Peace out, Girl Scout.